Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Pisces for the month of June. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this doesn't sound like your story, check your moon and your rising sign. Your messages could be there. If not, check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. Okay, so let's just jump right in here. Sitting central in your reading is Capricorn in the reverse with the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands. What I feel that this is that something in the past was not moving forward, or somebody was holding back. Somebody was sitting on something and not making a commitment to move forward. I feel that they may have been disturbed by something, and I feel that that may have had to do with possibility of deception. They weren't sure. Like, you can never be sure about the future. It's a fear that they had. Afraid, because this girl, she's afraid to trip up. But she carries that candelabra. The candelabra, for me, indicates this attraction. But it's also shedding light. So I feel that they were and still are attracted, okay, to you, to the idea. Maybe they fear it. What this person has done is they've gone deep to try to find the reason why they were feeling this way. I feel that this person did like an inner exam of the emotions that were causing them to feel this way. This has to do with their indecisiveness to heal something or to commit to someone, or even to heal themselves. They'd have had to do that first. For this to work, they had to go in and heal themselves. They had to go down. Perhaps repressed emotions, repressed feelings that were affecting them and causing them to stand off. But this deep examination, if you will, it's like, because the wheel is here, and this is like a fated event. There's something here that had to, even though it sits in the past, this wheel, it affects what's brought in the future, you see. It's a turning point for this person. And in order to do this, they had to go deep. We see here they were undecided again. It's a repeating message. Undecided, afraid of trickery. But this is past emotions that they were holding on to, that were dictating them, controlling them. So they were like pulled in two directions as to whether they were taking this risk or not, and they seem to be really holding back on this. This is happening in this person's favor, and to do this, and in your favor is what I'm picking up. You see, the person is in reflection. In the hangman mode. They put themselves here. That's this person. They put themselves here. How can I fix this situation? First of all, I have to go in and fix me. Why do I always do this? Why am I feeling this way? Because the attraction is there. Eight of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Three of Coins. The way ahead is it's unseen. There's news, messages coming, or this is messages that they're reflecting upon, having to do with the road ahead. Getting to the desired place with this relationship, being able to work together. There's communication that's coming. This person has been in deep reflection, self-evaluation, examination. And I think that the burdens that held this person back, they are able to lay them down. There's communication that clears the air, clearing things up. Gemini, a card of thought again. I feel that this is you because it sits in the position of your view. You feel a very deep connection here also. And you are wanting to fight for this relationship. You want to hold on to it. You don't want to lose it. And you see, this Four of Coins appears in your hopes and fears. And maybe you're hoping this person will fight for you, for your relationship, for what you had. You want to gain that upper ground. Fighting for something. This is what you're hoping for. External influences is this, it's the desire to move forward with this by the other person. Something was lacking in the past, but I feel that was tied to old emotions, old baggage, and they are doing the work to do this, to be able to move forward with this. It is their desire, their secret desire to do this. I feel that this is a situation where both are wanting to fight for the relationship. It may have taken them some time because they had to do this inner work before they could be ready for this relationship. But it seems as though they've done the work. You have in your outcome the Six of Swords and the Page of Swords. So I feel that you may still be watchful of this person. Um, be aware of your thoughts, because remember, what we think about, we bring about. So try to be more positive as you travel through that Six of Swords energy, because you did have it over here. And it is a repeating card because it reappears in your outcome. So it's, going through this unknown territory where there's that element of excitement. It can also hold dread or fear. Things are still unclear of, what will happen in the future. But there is forward movement. I feel as if, because this change, let's remember, that's happening back here for this person, this internal change, brings this change in your favor and in their favor. It's something that needed to be done in order to move forward. There is news. In the past, you were not happy with the way things were, with them holding back. Or maybe this was them not being happy because they were the one that was sitting on it, not moving. Trying to shed light. Yes, you see the inner wisdom on whether to step onto this path, to have this new beginning. There's news and messages. If you haven't heard from this person, you will be meeting up with them. And you're going to fight for this because you don't want to have any regrets. You both appear to want to fight for this relationship. You have Bathan at the bottom of the deck. It is a card of travel, but it is also a healing energy. Okay, so this fallen angel can appear carrying a serpent, and you see it slithering across the bottom of the card. It warns that having that serpent there, that maybe she's not as gentle as she may first seem. She can be a very helpful guide on this journey. She can bring healing, but she also warns of danger, but only if you are too complacent. Stolas. It says it's time to nurture your health and to take time out to reflect on the course of your life. I think that, this energy belongs to them, is having to do with emotional health. These are things they had to work through and decide upon their value, so to speak. The next angel, Andrealphus, I do believe, not easy to pronounce, is a card of persuasion. Whatever project you have in mind needs careful planning and clearly stated aims. He is a master of logic and persuasiveness in argument. He is the patron of orators who win their case by reasoned argument more than emotional rhetoric. There's a need here to use the head and not the heart in order to win this. Now, again, I feel this is them. This is this person here who was doing this self-examination using the head and not the heart, because the heart and the buried emotions attached to past experiences is what was controlling them. So it looks like this relationship, this person is coming back and they are now ready to move forward with you. They are you or them, you know, however this energy goes, because it can be reversed. They're no longer willing to sit back. They are no longer going to let these past emotional hurts or experiences take away from them. Spark in the reverse indicates that you or they are allowing yourself to be consumed by a thought, feeling, or situation. Well, that's what they were doing back here. And, you know, those energies can fatigue one. Let things die down a bit, and then you'll see if the true spark will still be there or not. And I feel that in this case it was. The Golden Palace in the reverse. Let go of your tight hold on what you believe security should look like. Now is the time to count your blessings. Resist the pull to become miserly, because a mindset of fear and lack will shut off the flow of true abundance. Trust in the tides, because the flow will always return from the ebb. Practice faith, and the treasure will be revealed to you. In fact, you'll find it in plain sight. By going with the flow, you will be led to the treasure. And here sits the wheel, asking you to go with the flow. It is only when we go against the flow that we start running into problems. I thank you for watching, for liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing. I wish you all the best. Many blessings.